ちだぜぐんぐんぐんぐんぐんを抜きじゃんじゃんびゃんびゃん究極のバトル意味はないさ戦うだけ
What's going on, guys? Super Savage 789 here, bringing you guys a video. And today we're doing What the Humans Became Saiyans episode 7. In the last episode we covered what happened with the Universe 6 saga. Long story short, it ended with Krillin defeating Hit by destroying the arena and using a double knockout to his advantage. We left off with Black being revealed to have stolen Krillin's body. Goku and Vegeta would be training together outside Capsule Corp while Krillin meditates next to Whis and Beerus. As they all do their stuff, a time machine appears, shocking everyone. Goku rushes away and comes back after a couple of minutes holding senzu beans, where he gives one to future Trunks. Trunks wakes up and throws a punch at Krillin, believing he is Black, who doesn't attempt to dodge, wanting his body to move on its own. It doesn't, and future Trunks just straight up decks him in the face, in a comedic moment where he quickly apologizes for what he did. The Future Warrior explains about how a man looking like Krillin was terrorizing the future, and the whole subplot about them suspecting Kibito pops up, until Kibito affirms it was Zamasu. Beerus, Whis, and Shin all rock up into Universe 10 as Goku, Krillin, and Vegeta and Trunks all head off to the future. After arriving and meeting all the survivors, the fighters all go to a desolate area and raise their powers to get Black's attention, who quickly rocks up to the scene. Goku declared that Black is his, with Vegeta declaring that he's his. The duo play Janken with Goku winning and going up against Black. Both Goku and Black power up to Super Saiyan and begin fighting each other. Goku remarks that it's not Krillin's body that makes him strong, it's his mind. If Black can't copy that, he'll just lose here. As Goku begins to beat Black, Krillin remarks that this reminds him of the good old days. Back in the Tenkaichi Budokai when he was still a human. Those were the days. Goku attempts to finish things, firing a Kamehameha at Black, but Zamasu grabs Black and moves him out of the way. They then rush at Goku, begins fighting them off, both using Super Saiyan God, transforming into blue to get away. Black begins to power up and enters Super Saiyan God. Why is he a god and not Rose? Well, he sees other Saiyans use it in the tournament and knows of the God to Blue strategy to conserve stamina, so he begins to mimic that. The rest of the Saiyans rush in with Vegeta rushing to stop Black with Goku, and Krillin and Trunks going to stop Zamasu. The fight with Black will be very interesting to watch as the three of them need to time when to transform at just the right moment to both attack and parry. If they mistime it, they'll just be using unneeded ki, and if they don't use it all, they'll take even more damage, or not do enough damage, depending on the scenario that they do it. Over with Zamasu, Krillin and Trunks quickly realize that Zamasu is immortal. There's not even a way to beat him due to his immortality, playing a key role on how he can beat them down. Black, Goku, and Vegeta all begin to slowly tire. With Zamasu being so far away, Black isn't healed, as Goku and Vegeta both use a senzu bean and get back to full health. They fire a joint final Kamehameha at Black, making him panic as the beam collides with him, sending him flying miles back, leaving him screaming in pain as he gets sent for miles. Seeing his other half in danger, Zamasu uses the Kai Kai to teleport over to him and heals him. Black stands up with his power skyrocketing even more than it had in canon. He powers up to Super Saiyan God and rushes back over to the fight, beginning to fight against Goku and Vegeta yet again. Without even using Rose, he begins to toy with Vegeta and Goku, leading to Krillin and Trunks having to step in. With this distraction, Zamasu teleports in and stabs Vegeta through the back, dropping him to the ground, badly damaged. All hope is lost, as Goku is unable to make it down to give Vegeta a senzu bean. As they all begin to accept their fate, the Supreme Kai and Gowasu arrive, using the Kai Kai technique to take everyone to the sacred world of the Kais, where everyone is given senzu beans. Vegeta demands to go back there and stop Black, but they just tell him not to be stupid. In the way they all are now, they'll just be killed. They need a way to both stop Black and Zamasu. Goku comes up with the idea using the Mafuba, and Krillin brings up how Tien knows it. They should use a time machine and go back and get him. Vegeta says that he's going back as well, as he'd like to train, and so Vegeta and Krillin go back in time. Goku says that he would like to go down and hunt survivors, even if he's completely outmatched. Both Kais tell him no, but Goku begins to shout at them. He can't just sit idly by and let the survivors suffer while he sits up there. He has to find a way to buy some time, if push comes to shove. Future Trunks also shares a sentiment, and so the four all decide to wait on Earth, in case Black or Zamasu attack. Back in the past, Vegeta immediately rockets up to the time chamber and begins training intensely, wanting to kill Black. Meanwhile, Krillin would go to Tien's dojo and explains the situation to him and Yamcha, asking them to both come with him. While Tien agrees, Yamcha is reluctant, as he doesn't want to cause you more damage if he flies out of control. He instead awaits in the dojo for their return. In the future, while waiting for the Saiyans to return, everyone senses something sinister. Black and Zamasu have begun killing people, making them panic. They all want to go, but Goku tells them to stay put and let him go. The survivors need a line of defense just in case Goku doesn't make it. They agree, and so Goku flies off to fight them. Black and Zamasu meet with Goku, asking if he's come to stall. Goku powers up to Super Saiyan Blue, confusing Black, asking if he's truly come to throw his life away by draining all his stamina. That's until Goku's aura fades and he enters Mastered Super Saiyan Blue. He rushes at Black, who's struggling to keep up, getting demolished in the process, even with his God to Blue strap. He kicks Black to the ground before turning towards Zamasu and using the Hakai to try and erase him. It blows off his top half, but Black rushes in, interrupting it, allowing Zamasu to reform. Goku's body begins to rip itself apart with the master's blue form. With his last attack, he fires the strongest Kamehameha he can, trying to obliterate Black. Zamasu rushes in the way, taking the brunt of the attack, although it does do some damage to Black, which Zamasu heals not long after. Goku collapses to the ground in base, exhausted, ready to die. Before he can though, everyone arrives, a few Trunks accidentally heals him, realizing that he has healing powers. Vegeta powers up to Massive Blue, which Black tries to mimic, though not as effective. He's beaten down by the prince as his body rips itself apart. Meanwhile, Super Saiyan 4 Tien takes on Zamasu, where he uses the Mafuba. Due to Tien not needing Roshi to give him the talisman, he's able to actually steal away Zamasu, pleasing everyone. Black looks panicked, realizing that he needs to save Zamasu. Vegeta grabs him by the neck, asking if he has any last words. The weakling tells Vegeta that he doesn't want to die honorably, so please switch his earring so he doesn't resemble a Kai in his final moments. Vegeta agrees, placing the earring on Black's other ear, as Gowasu tells him to stop. As he goes to kill him, the Mafuba jar comes flying in, which Black destroys, allowing him and Zamasu to become merged. The merged being turns towards Vegeta and stabs him through the gut using a key sword, wounding him quite badly. Combined with the heavy damage he causes the Master Blue form, Vegeta is taken down right then and there. Zamasu begins to just manhandle everyone, testing out his power. It looks impossible for them to win as Tien tells him to flee while he buys some time. Goku tells his friend not to do that, as they confuse into Tienku and win that way, which Tien agrees with. They begin the dance to fuse, which Zamasu notices, recognizing it as a Metamoran technique. He doesn't want that happening, of course. Using telekinesis, he messes with their footing just a little, and their fingers aren't perfect in the right angle, making them fail the fusion, becoming Goten. The fat blob rushes at Zamasu and tries to help, but does nothing, and is merely sent flying by a blast. With all help lost, the only person who can help is Krillin. He closes his eyes and begins to calm his heart rate, breathing slowly. Zamasu begins to laugh that Krillin has accepted his fate, creating a keyboard, telling him he'll make it nice and quick, not only giving him a perfect body, but accepting his fate. He rushes at Krillin, slashing at him, expecting to impact, but hits nothing. He turns to see Krillin behind him, a godly blue aura surrounding his body. Krillin looks at Zamasu, who realizes that Krillin is an Ultra Instinct Omen. Krillin begins evading Zamasu's attacks of ease, to the shock of everyone. He might be able to defeat Zamasu at this rate, if Zamasu can't touch him. With this strength Ultra Instinct has given him, Krillin begins to demolish the Potara fusion. As they fight, Krillin grabs the earrings from the fusion, throws it backwards to make sure Vegeta and Trunks both caught it. Getting the message, they both place the earrings on after Trunks tells the story of future Bulma, and Gowasu confirms it in only an hour. Vegeta will be formed and rushing into battle, begin to help out Krillin using Super Saiyan Blue. They're struggling to keep up though, as they are the weakest of the bunch. Vegeta channels his absolute anger from Vegeta and the seriousness from Trunks, and decides they need to finish things. Now. He begins charging up a burning flash, with Krillin catching the hint, charging up his own Kamehameha. Zamasu begins charging up his own blast and unleashes it towards the combined beam, that the duo fire at him. His beam begins to struggle, however so did theirs, with Krillin beginning to fall out of Ultra Instinct by the second. Zamasu's laughs that it's time for him to die, until a blast hits him from behind. He turns to see Gon having run all the way back to fire a blast at him. This blast serves as a good enough distraction, allowing Vegeta and Krillin to unleash all their energy and truly obliterate the merged Zamasu before he even becomes infinite. The fusion diffuses, Krillin falls out of Ultra Instinct, and they all smile at the victory. Future Trunks thanks the past warriors for helping them, as they all return back to the past, happy about their victory. Krillin will tell Whis about how he entered Ultra Instinct, making the angel smile in joy. He'd focus on training Krillin to achieve the form yet again, though nothing conclusive would come up about it, as he cannot achieve it any longer. Goku would also be training with Whis, and the whole thing in the exhibition match comes up. I don't think Krillin will go along though, so it'll just be Goku, where he fights Toppo like normal, and then the tournament power roster would have to be decided. For the most part, the roster is the same, except there is one key difference. Instead of Frieza being there, it's Yamcha. Yamcha doesn't exactly want to join in case he goes berserk, but Tien convinces him that they're there to all help him, and if he doesn't participate, then they'll all die anyway. So, Yamcha reluctantly joins, and the Universe 7 all head off to go and fight in the Tournament of Power. And that's when we leave it here. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment on us given episode 8. Episode 8 might be the finale, I might go into episode 9, we don't know, we'll have to see. I really enjoyed writing this part. I enjoyed the whole thing with Krillin going Ultra Instinct Omen. The Vegeta thing could have been better, and I think I'm going to hold my hand up, that could have been better. But overall, I did enjoy this, so yeah, bye!